All right. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to any moms out there who might be watching or who come across the video, or to everybody's mom. Happy Mother's Day. Doing a mock draft, and my mistake might be your gain because I kind of messed up. I meant to send out the reminder yesterday that we were switching to sleeper. I forgot. I sent it out about an hour ago. So we're still a little short. So if you want to join, I just pinned the link to the draft. What's up, Nick?
Hey Chris, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. A little bit tired, but other than that, hopefully I can redeem myself from Thursday.
Well, I'm happy to see you're drafting behind me and not in front of me. Maybe I'll get Zeke at 8. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to I'm picking late again to try and do it right this time.
I don't think you did it wrong.
I've learned that. Well, that's the thing is, I've learned with these wide receiver drafts, even though in general, like it's good to have the high tight end. If you take a tight end early, it really, unless if you get lucky, it really messes up your roster.
I know, but it's hard to pass on Kelsey at the whatever it was, the 2-3 or 2-4 or whatever it was. I mean,
Yeah,
geez.
I was surprised there were so many open spots today because when you posted in the Discord, you said that there was still some spots. I figured there was like one or two. And so I saw it. I was like, oh crap, that was 15 minutes ago. There probably isn't any, but there was a lot of open
Well,
spots. So I jumped in on it.
I messed up. So I mean, we still only had like 7 people registered on the flea
Mhm.
flicker one, and I meant to send it out yesterday,
Yeah.
the new sleeper link, and I totally spaced. And then at 9 a.m. this morning, which is like an hour ago for me, I was like,
Hmm.
oh crap. So I sent it out, and I know Kenny and Cop and Cheeks made it over, but I don't know how many others did. So I figured, oh well, I'll post in the Discord. I'll post in the YouTube chat. There's always people in the chat that want to there's always 1 or 2 people that want to jump on. So
Yeah.
we only need 2 now, so I'm sure we'll fill it by 10 pretty quick here. Also, it's Mother's Day, so
That's true. Yeah. A lot of people are probably doing stuff.
yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Jeremy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up?
Nothing much. Just dealing with kids.
It's Mother's Day. I'm surprised you're getting to draft today.
Yeah, I think we're putting kids down for naps. I think mom wants to finish a show or something on her own, so I'm allowed to do this. So very thankful. I'm thankful for all the mothers out there.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Austin? Clapping cheeks, right?
Yeah, Chris, what's up, man?
What's up? Glad to have you.
First time on the Zoom.
I know. Welcome.
Appreciate it.
So you guys so Tatum, I pinned the link to the draft if you want to join. We got 2 spots open. Ricardo, you're in the YouTube chat if you want to join. We got 2 spots open. There's Bill. Braun got one. Okay, Braun's in here. Nice. Well, We need one more.
Think Pierre's going to join the Zoom?
I don't know. It's Mother's Day, so we'll see.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Hey. What's up, Nick? Who's here with me?
Nick, Jeremy, and we got Austin, aka Clapping Cheeks, finally on the Zoom.
What up,
Yeah.
Bill?
Yo, clapping, my boy. What's up, man?
Clapping is Clapping the guy who usually takes Clyde in the first round?
No, definitely not
No.
me.
No, he's usually the guy that takes like Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, you're the
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
What's your
looks like-
clapping?
looks
What's
like-
your team that you root for?
In general,
Yeah.
so I was born in Florida, so I was originally a Bucks fan actually before they were
okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a bad team to
I'll be
root
happy
for.
this year.
Yeah, but when they had like Josh Freeman, it was pretty rough, man.
Ooh.
Yes. Wow.
They were
No, I
such
like
tough days.
I like Josh Freeman though. I like
Mine the building. What?
What's up, Mr. Green?
Oh no, Mr. Green, my
And
boy. here.
Mr. Green, live and in person, back in the
Alright.
building.
Ricardo,
I
I thought
only-
your wife had you on lockdown on Mother's Day, Ricardo. Come on now.
No, I'm surprised.
I told her I would not miss this one for the world. Catch you after the draft.
Oh, dang. Oh, man. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody's on the couch tonight, boy.
Yeah, somebody's on the couch. All right, guys.
Hey, I'm already on the couch. I just can't find myself where I'm at. There I go. Look, I already got the couch ready, baby. Already got
Nice.
Are we
the
full?
couch ready.
We're full. We're going. We're a go. Austin, you're up.
All right.
I'll wait
We're
till you see my
full.
pick today.
There
Oh,
should
boy,
be
you
no
guys are gonna
autos.
lose your
Everybody's
mind.
got a green dot. No excuse.
Watch this today, boys.
Oh boy. Don't even go Hopkins in the 2.
No, something better than that.
Patrick
Uh-oh.
Mahomes, number 1.
Holmes in the 2.
Kyle Pitts.
Oh boy. Oh,
Has Dalvin Cook closed the gap on McCaffrey a little bit now?
I think a little
I'll be
A little
nice.
bit, but not
I gotta do my
significantly.
boy. I gotta do my boy. I can't mess.
Yeah.
Ooh,
bit. A little bit because of what they've done with that O line.
that's what. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Yeah.
But McCaffrey's still the beast of all beasts.
Little
What's
tread
up,
on the
Ale? I
tire.
saw Ale jumped on.
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody?
What's up, Kenny? Kenny in the draft dropping the JT in the 4 spot. Wow.
That's funny. I like it. Spicy.
I mean, we don't know how Marlon Mack is going to look coming off that Achilles. So
Yeah,
That's
even
true.
still. Even if Marlon Mack was a non-factor, you taking JT over Kamara, Derrick Henry.
I don't know.
probably over Kamara now, in my opinion. Not Derrick Henry though.
But is Kamara's risk any higher than JT's risk?
Similar, probably.
Okay, so then to me that slides the scale to Kamara. If they have similar risk, I'm going to take the guy that I feel like at least.
Well, so I would agree with you if I didn't think Indianapolis is going to rely more on the run than they are the pass.
Yeah, that's where I was kind of thinking too.
That's
that-
fair.
Behind that O line, especially, I feel like
Yeah.
they really.
So
Maybe
Pierre,
they let Carson air it out a little. We'll see.
oh Braun, are you kidding me, Braun?
What did Braun do?
You right now,
What do you
Braun?
take?
Why
Oh, it's
did
a-
Why did Braun have to jump into this draft?
He knows every pick you want to make. Bro.
Yeah, Bruno always snipes you.
All right, you know what?
Go receiver.
F it. No, I'm gonna go with this guy. Actually, I'm gonna spice it
I'll
up.
stand.
Ah, you sniped me.
Well, good. At least I got to snipe somebody. What's up, fellas? What's up? I don't know who that was. Pierre? Was that you, Pierre?
You hear me?
Yeah, we
Hey,
can
did
hear
they
you.
auto draft me?
It's Pierre. Oh, he's got a new mic.
Yeah, I see that boom mic here.
Got the boom. Look at them, all professional over there. Wow, people are really scared about Aaron Rodgers getting traded, huh?
Could be. I'm not scared if he goes to the Raiders.
I mean, hey, you guys are set if he did.
Oh, we are. We're good to
Right.
go, baby.
The Raiders have the cap space for him though.
If we, they were talking about it the other day. If they work it out, I think they can do it. Couple of cuts, and if he can take some deferred money, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But I think
Henry Ruggs in the second round. Then.
Damn it, I'm getting sniped left and right today.
The 8-9 spot is tough, man. It's tough.
Oh wait, hold on. This guy was still here. Wow. Okay, never mind. I thought he was taken already. He's my number one.
Who? I don't see it.
Hopkins.
Hopkins, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of people have him as number one. My partner, first of all. Six receivers and 8 picks. Wow.
I know that used to never happen. It used to be like I'd pick at the 1-8 and I'd get like Zeke Diggs would be my start.
Not a bad start.
No, but that doesn't happen anymore.
It's all to the dirty dollar bill. He changed the game up.
That's right. He did.
Diggs goes in the first round now. Diggs a first rounder now.
It's funny. I just did an ESPN draft. It's 180 degrees opposite of this guy's.
Look at this. Akers of the 2-7. Akers used to be a first rounder, or at least the early second.
Yeah. He was
That's
going like
value
one,
drop to me
maybe one
again.
nine.
I thought about him, but with my second pick, but I needed to learning from the last few drafts. I needed to get a receiver in the second.
All right. No, I found myself going like regardless of where I pick, just going
Yeah, who just-
running back.
Kenny, you're
only
on.
because just because you have to. Like the running backs are so thin after the first 2 rounds.
You just don't know where to look. You just don't know how to find the
Diamond in the rough.
the diamonds in the
I
poop
don't,
stack.
I don't trust any of them.
Yeah, but we say that every year. See, my problem is I don't trust any of the second and third round running backs because if you miss on those guys, you're in a huge hole.
Well, that's why you do what I do. I haven't even taken a running back.
Well, that works too.
Mhm.
Are we all gonna fight over Mike Davis?
Hilarious.
Okay.
Y'all just making me angry now. Making my boys really.
Calvin Ridley.
Well, that's value now. I got massive value at the other position, so we're good.
Mixon's still there.
We love you. Man, oh man, there's just nothing left.
Joe Mixon. I just playing.
Let's switch up the game. Let's go here. Let's switch up the game early. Give him
Michael
some
Thomas?
ADP love.
I
Let's
like
give him some ADP,
reliable.
some ADP love today.
MT.
Oh, reliable.
MT's good.
Yeah.
Do you like Michael Thomas with Winston or Tatum?
Either.
Winston, I think a little more, just because of the volume of throws that he'll be making of attempts. That's the only reason I say it.
Winston, yeah, I'd like him a little more with Winston, but look at in the games with Taysom Hill last year, he was getting targeted like, he had like a 28% target share. Like Taysom Hill was looking
That's
for him
correct.
over and over.
I just like Jameis better as a more accurate thrower, and if he does go deep, he does have way better deep ball. So we can probably give a little more love on that.
But Michael Thomas, you don't have to worry about that because Michael Thomas doesn't run more than only just.
Yeah, slant boy.
Well, I can't go James Robinson here anymore.
No, I mean you can.
You can't, but it's a bad idea.
Man, wide receivers really dried up.
It's crazy. Look at that second round, 3 running backs.
Honestly, I'm gonna go with someone I think. Obviously, O-line is vastly improved.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yep, I'm doing
I
it.
know we were going.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Original hair.
Oh, good. That's fine. No, I'll take the other one. That's fine. We're good. I'll take that one because it'll line too.
Yeah.
There you go. Good now.
I think they're both going to have good years this year.
So do I. I absolutely do. I don't think Goff is going to throw that much. I think they're going to really. This could be a breakout year for him.
At least.
It better be.
Yeah, better be right. But I think that the offensive line improvement was just incredible. So let's go.
Jamal Williams.
Yeah, he'll take his. He'll spell him a little.
People are
But
sleeping.
he'll catch. He's going to catch
There
60
you
balls.
go. Allen Robinson at the 3-3, man. You guys are crazy taking.
That's a great value.
Swift over A-Rob, but that's just my opinion.
That's okay.
Najee still making good value. I see.
That is it.
Steeler 3-4, I think is okay for him. I think that's okay for him. I don't mind him.
If
Kenny,
I mean, we know
Steelers
they
fan.
Not me, Big Brown.
No, Kenny. Kenny's a
Oh.
Steelers fan. The guy took him.
Okay, then, Kenny, we give you a break.
Yeah.
He might even climb up into the end of the second round by the time drafts get here.
I mean, if he gets 20
gone
touches,
in
he's gonna be all right.
second rounds for sure.
I think
There
he'll
you
be in the second round.
To return value, what do you need? Like 20 touches?
Yeah.
With that offensive line, he's going to need like 4 to 5 catches.
Yeah.
Okay, he can get that.
Yeah, no, he can. He definitely can.
Lev Bell
Wow.
2.0, hopefully.
Look at these tight ends just falling.
I'm
they
surprised.
learned. They
It's
learned.
not the first time we see Waller going ahead of Kittle now. I wonder if
That's what I was gonna add. There
But
you
that's
go.
you back in the middle of the rounds. We go back and look. It's usually back to back. And then your whole draft has to change. So you have to learn how to hit that detour sign from there. We'll see.
Well, I was gonna take Kittle if he fell, but I'm okay with this guy too. I'm okay with this guy.
Oh, last draft
Yep,
Kittle went after
should be.
Waller too. So I'm wondering why. I mean, I
CD.
think adding Trey Lance would help him, but that's weird that he's falling.
Hey, Chris.
You sound low to me. I don't know if that's just me.
No, his volume's low. Yeah, your volume's low, Pierre. It's hard to hear you.
Oh man, I get my choice. I didn't even think any of these three would fall to me. So
Is that
Who
better?
are you referring to?
Yeah, it's better. It was either I'm guessing it was Cup Woods or either Cooper or Julio were probably the other one.
yeah. So it was those three. It was Julio, Woods, and Cup. And I was like, I'll get one of these three. And then they were all there, and I was like, okay, well.
My man's got the triple stack receivers going.
Love it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then I get
Jeremy,
to
you got to do dollar bills reverse draft from the 6 up now. So make sure you got it.
well, I mean, I'm going to start with, the
Yep.
top 10 running back, maybe even
Go
hit the
for
top
Oh,
5.
damn.
Top 10. Oh, no.
Oh,
Not a top 10.
yeah, I don't know about that.
He needs
15,
15,
maybe 15.
15 touchdowns if he's going to be top 10.
But that value, Jeremy, that's very good.
No, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind J.K. Dobbins there, but
Yeah.
It's better than me picking him in the second round on my B-Day.
Nick.
Oh, did I finally snipe you?
Yeah. But I mean,
Nick.
I was, it was like fingers crossed that maybe Woods will actually make it to me.
Bobby Tree.
I was concerned about your Godwin pick, but now that you picked up Woods, I think it's a little bit better. I think Godwin's your third. I think Woods is better than Godwin.
Very, very interested
Maybe.
to see what Tatum and Ron do. This is where we talked about this for weeks. I'm very interested to see with the third round tight end. Nick and I will tell you about that.
Yep.
Very interested to see the roster construction from here. The build will be very, very interesting.
This feels way too early for this guy, but I don't like I don't like anybody else.
There you go.
A little early, but he's not bad at all.
No, I just don't like. I feel like there's a big drop. Big drop now.
Got to get. I think you got to get. running back now.
No, you guys aren't. No, there's
Not you. No, not you, Chris.
I'm just there's lots of running backs I like after the 7th round, actually.
Yeah,
8th
me
round.
too. There's like 3 that I really like. 3 that you can definitely build back from those 3. That's not bad value right there. Not at all.
They keep signing running backs, which makes me a little
I
nervous.
know. A little nervous too.
Not that I think the running backs they sign are like huge threats, but it's like if they're so committed to them, why do they keep signing all these running backs?
Who did they sign?
They signed Kerryon Johnson, so they drafted Gainwell, and they signed Jordan Howard in the offseason, and they have Boston Scott.
Yeah, it's 5 running backs in the room.
I don't
It's
think
not,
any of
and
those
it's not
guys
like
are
I look
bad.
at any of those running backs and think like, oh, they're better than Miles Sanders. It's like I look at it and say like, why do they keep bringing in running? Why do they keep adding running backs?
That's why I've been saying all along. I just don't trust Miles Sanders. I think he's an average running back, and they feel like they can do better.
Yeah. So here's the problem, Pierre. Now you're on. Now you got your 2 running backs, Mike Evans, and now it's like, what do you do at wide receiver?
Yeah, I really want to take a running back that's left here. And if I would have known he'd be left, I wouldn't have taken Gibson in the 2nd round. So, oh man,
A 3 RB.
there we go. I don't love that.
Yeah, that's the problem. You get to this point here, and it's like in like a normal draft, not our drafts. Yeah, you can take those 2 running backs because guys like Deontay, Cup, they'll still be on the board for you right there. They'll still be on the board.
And that's the thing too, is the running backs are falling now compared to before. Look how many receivers are taken in round 2, more than running backs. So, some of those guys like the one I was going to take, which I don't think he'll come back to me, but
Kenny.
Yeah, it's way different than the best ball drafts. That's for sure.
Well, sometimes I can get like CD Lamb in the 5th. And I'm like, this is still, I don't know what you guys are thinking.
That's crazy.
Well, I just think the formats are very different. When you have a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, I think that's where you're seeing a lot of the other drafts.
Well, no, the best ball drafts are 2-3.
No. I know best ball is. I'm saying regular, just ESPN or any other.
And I'll get let's say I had the 8th spot.
Well, you let me get my guy.
I'll usually get Zeke,
yes.
and then maybe I'll get Metcalf, and then I'll get Lamb, but then I'll get like Deontay Johnson, and then I'll get like Cooper Kupp, and then I'll get Cortland Sutton in the 6th.
Very excited there that he fell.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how to feel.
There's a best ball draft just the other day. I got Cooper Kupp as my 4th receiver in round 6.
What?
Now it is FFPC, so it's a tight end premium. So a lot of tight ends were going, earlier than normal, but still, like that's insane.
Where's these leagues?
I get Cooper Kupp as my 4th wide receiver all the time in my best ball drafts. It's crazy.
I don't know.
I do not want to take another running back here. Whew. This guy first. Don't love him, but I think he can be wide receiver too.
That's fine there. That's fine at that point.
And then, man, Chris Carson's still there, but
I know. I can't believe Chris Carson goes after guys like J.K. Dobbins, Miles Sanders.
no, I mean I'm looking at Chris Carson versus DJ Chark right now, and
I just can't believe Chris Carson falls this far. Like nobody likes Chris Carson.
Yeah,
I was gonna take him, but I already had 2 running backs. So
that's exactly where I'm at right now. It's like I wish I would have just. I mean, Clyde was there, but I kind of wish I would have now gone Allen Robinson there and then had Chris Carson as my own.
Yeah, your team would be looking really good right now if you did that.
I think it's too early for DJ Chark here.
That's the problem with his wide receivers. You're like that's too early for Sutton, but he's the only guy I like there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chris Carson and just try to build it out that way.
Yeah,
smart. That's smart, man.
I mean, when
You
that
take
value,
you have to take
Chris
the
Carson in the
value.
5th is just absurd.
Yeah, I can't go DJ Chark there. I'd rather get LaVisca like a round later or something like that if he's there.
Yeah, you just got to take your value when you can.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot more value in running backs later now. Like even just our drafts, and then just
In our drafts, there are.
Yeah.
but not anywhere else. All the running backs are gone, and everyone else is
Like
drafted.
Carson's usually a third rounder. It's usually a third rounder.
Well, there are some other running backs I'm not going to name because I need some to fall to me that I can get in 5th, 6th, maybe 7th round. And I'm like, okay, knowing that I can take receivers early because I
I
have
gotta
that
make my boy
insurance.
happy. Make my boy happy.
There you go.
Jay would be proud. If Jay was here, Montgomery would be off the board 2 rounds earlier.
Yeah,
You think
I
so?
personally think-
No. He would take him.
1 round, 4th round.
Yeah, 4th round is when he takes him.
I think Chris Carson could finish above Najee Harris, to be 100% honest.
Look, the reason why people don't like Chris Carson is because he misses games, but a lot of running backs miss games. But when he's on the field, he gets you like 15 plus points every single game.
Yeah.
I worry he could lose work to Penny though, like a considerable amount of work.
Not a thing. Pick up that 5th-year contract. He ain't.
Lose some, but yeah, remember Penny's coming out. I mean, I like Penny. I've been drafting Penny a lot in my best ball drafts as like my RB4, RB5, but he's coming off a pretty severe knee injury. So
All right, I'm gonna take a chance here just because I feel like all the receivers are kind of the same at this point.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
usually don't
Yeah.
do.
Smart, Pierre.
I mean, that's one of those things that could make or break your draft there. You know, if I'm taking a safe receiver, or I'm taking a running back who could be a starter. But
You have 4 core starters there, so that can be replaceable very easily if you need it to be. All right. In the next 2 rounds, you can absolutely make up for that. There's no question. So why not swing there?
yeah, because every running back left now at this point, there's not a single. Well, okay, I guess maybe there is. There's not a single
was about
running
to
back
say, I was like,
other than the
nope,
one I
nope,
just
nope,
saw.
I'm not-
yeah, don't start spouting out names.
Hey, yeah.
Other than the one I
Even
just
though-
saw, there's not a single running back that isn't at least in a committee, if not a time.
Even though the 2 guys ahead of me have 2 running backs, doesn't mean they won't take a third.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to make it through the gauntlet of Chris and Nick over here before I get my next pick.
Well, I'm definitely going RB here. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, I think you're gonna steal who I want, so then I need
Yeah.
Nick not to steal the other guy that I want. And
Well, you never know with Braun because Braun, he's got
Oh,
There you
crap.
go.
Okay.
got 1 wide receiver and he goes RB.
Well, that's who I was looking at. I guess I could have taken him over Etienne, but that's a risk. Look, I would not be shocked if the Dolphins sign one of those veteran guys. I'm not saying it'll be Gurley, but somebody like that's still out there just to mess things up.
That's
Yeah, there were
definitely
3.
a possibility.
Yeah, there were 3 running backs. I was looking at. Braun took the first one. Chris took the second one. So, but at least I can get the third one. At least I can get the third one I was looking at.
There you go.
Well, when you have one wide receiver in a 3 wide receiver league, you got to get that third RB. You just have to.
That's right. That's a winning strategy. Load up on running backs.
now, do I just punt the position?
Ron, I'm
or
giving you
do-
crap because you snipe me all the time. So, but there's a little bit of truth to it. Like, I get value, but you also got to worry about. You got to think about your roster construction and what your lineup's going to look like.
Oh yeah.
And I get like you go, oh man, Miles Gaskin's on the board. How do I say no to that? Well, okay, you're going to probably be looking at like LaVisca, Chenault, guys like that as your wide receiver 2 and wide receiver 3s. So.
Are you guys gonna watch that DK Metcalf track race later?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Like I love DK Metcalf, but he's gonna get smoked.
You think so?
Oh, he'll lose. Yeah.
Who's he
Dude.
racing against?
Professional sprinters,
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah, he's
Olympic
gonna lose.
tryouts. So.
guys who literally
Yeah,
do this
Oh, he's-
every day of their life.
Oh, he's
Chris,
trying out for the
job.
Olympics.
yeah, it's the trials for the Olympics.
Oh.
If he stays within 0.3 of those guys, that's a home run.
It's 100 meters,
Oh, yeah.
right?
100 meters. Yeah,
Okay.
If
He
runs
doesn't even
anywhere
run
near
100
10.5,
yards, let alone 100 meters at full speed. Like
that's true.
he's gonna
I
gas.
would never
He might-
doubt him as an athlete. Do never doubt him as an athlete.
No, I don't doubt him as an athlete. First of all, does he know how to get out of the blocks as well as those guys? Probably not.
No.
So he's probably going to get smoked out of the blocks. He might be okay like in the first like 30 to 40 meters, when,
Yeah,
they,
he'll
when
lose
you're in the
badly.
acceleration phase. But when you're in that second phase where the acceleration is over, Claypool's nice there. He's gonna gas.
If he wins a race, I'm drafting him over McCaffrey, to be honest.
If he wins a race, we just need to admit that he's like an alien.
Yeah, he's going over McCaffrey for me.
Like he's an alien. If he wins the race, he's an alien.
I'm just praying he doesn't hurt himself, like pull a hamstring, doing this non-football thing. I got too much invested in him from the jack it up because of that.
Ooh, James Robinson went off in the 5th.
Yeah.
Interesting, Jeremy.
Didn't think he'd make it back. So
Interesting. No, I'm not saying bad. It's just a good. Like I've been saying, 4 through 7, 4 through 8. You got to have your game on. Just can't be willy-nilly picking whatever's left. You got to know.
Go, Braun. Let's see what running backs are on the board, Braun. You got Fournette, Drake, Connor. There you go. I can't believe Javonte. I was surprised you took Gordon over Javonte, Jeremy.
Oh, Gordon. So my thinking there is Gordon's gonna get
Come on, Pierre.
the 1-2 work.
Bill, you
And
want to start too?
Yeah.
in the beginning,
That was my build back.
and then I
Sorry,
think
Bill.
Williams will take over later. But I think I'm either gonna look at the waiver wire and hit it hard the first couple of weeks,
Well,
or in the draft, I'm gonna probably draft a couple extra running backs than I would normally.
well, yeah. When you go 3 wide receiver start, you definitely got to be hitting the waiver wire hard, unless you get lucky. Unless you get lucky and hit like Dobbins ends up being great.
Yeah, I had Gaskins, Hunt, and Davis all in my queue, and they just went boom, 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 and I was like, oh, there, just put my plan. So,
Well, you got to. Well, yeah, you know.
they usually fall to me, but in other drafts, but I should have known that.
Well, this draft has been weird in that it was like normal first round running back heavy, then it went wide receiver heavy, and then we saw like some teams already had 2 running backs go run a third running back early, which we don't.
Yeah.
Know, so. I like Debo now.
Waiting for that QB run to start happening. That way I can catch some value at the end of
So
that.
now I'm looking at LaVisca versus Curtis Samuel.
Oh man, that's a no-brainer for me.
I know it is for you, but
Yeah, I agree.
It is.
I'll just say this. You got a guy, there you go. You got a guy that has 2 other good wide receivers around him with a quarterback we don't know who he's going to target yet, versus a guy who has 1 other good receiver with him with a quarterback who we know is like a gunslinger.
no, and there's another good wide receiver in Washington.
Okay, Cam Sims.
Nope.
Diami Brown.
Yeah, I'm all over.
Diami
that.
Brown is a one. Like I'm okay. I was okay with that pick, but he's like a one-trick pony.
Ooh, he's a good wideout though. I watched
He
him.
doesn't do what Curtis Samuel does. Nobody on that offense does what Curtis Samuel does. That's the thing.
That's true. He fills a niche for them.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I like
And
Chenault,
Samuel
but we
get
just
more
don't.
touches because they'll use Samuel in backfield a little bit too. They didn't really add a running back, behind Gibson, so they'll use Samuel.
Yeah.
He'll get a lot more touches. Brown is going to be probably not redraft worthy.
Yeah.
So
I like Chenault and I love Trevor Lawrence. I think he's gonna be great, but we don't know how. Like, maybe DJ Chark's the guy. Maybe Marvin Jones is the guy. Maybe Chenault is the guy. Maybe he just spreads it around to everybody. You know what I mean? We don't know yet.
So if we're going into that, so I have Chenault as the fourth receiver on the board. It technically goes Shark, Jones, and then it goes the new running back at ATN, and then it goes Chenault for his. That's how I have him ranked. So.
All right. I mean, we don't know. We really don't know right now. So
I think LaVisca, going back to watching Urban Meyer, like how he coached in college, he loved that type of player. He coached Curtis Samuel at Ohio State.
Yeah.
And that's the same type kind of role.
But even if the play is designed for Chenault, that doesn't mean that's necessarily where Lawrence is going to go. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
Like if Lawrence looks and doesn't think Chenault's the guy, he'll just, he'll jump right off him. Like, I'm not low on Chenault. I just think you're better. I just think Samuel has a clearer path, I guess I would say.
There's probably equal targets, Jeremy, going around those three receivers on any given game. That's going to be the problem with Jacksonville. We don't know on any given game who the number one guy is going to be, depending on opponent coverage, Lawrence dumping the ball off. It's going to take at least 6 or 7 games to figure that out. And that's going to be good trade value for someone, because I can see Marvin Jones being the lead receiver after 3 games, and I can see DJ Chark being the leading receiver. It's completely new, so got to stay aware.
And you're not going to know the first 4 games, because I think that schedule you posted, if it's any way accurate, we face I think
it is
a top 10 defense. Like, I think Denver's in there for some reason. The Rams are in there, and then I think Indianapolis is in there. So I'm like, oh, we're not gonna. It's like, this is bad for us in the beginning. So he's going to go up against some tough defenses start of the schedule. So,
yep. And I think he's going to play it safe. He's going to take it, turn it down and run when he has to the outside, a la Mahomes type of little 10-yard runs. And he's going to dump it off to ATN because he knows he can and he has familiarity there. I see a safe game plan for him for the first 5 games. I don't see him chucking it 35 times a game. So, but that could be late value, late second half of the season. One of those guys is going to emerge, and we just don't know who it is. It could be LaVisca. I love his talent. Just don't know.
I love that TJ Hawkinson pick in the 7th round.
Yeah, I'm
coming
around on Hawk.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Who else are you going to throw to?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
my boy Quintez
Cephas.
Who's he throwing to?
You guys are laughing right now, but when you watch, he's going to be a waiver wire pickup.
He ran like a 4.9 in the 40.
Yeah, he's not a speedster. He's a
possession guy.
Yeah, he's a get open, give me the ball kind of guy.
He's a technician.
Yeah.
That's what you call the slow guys, technicians.
Yeah.
Like Edelman. Is Edelman going to the Bucks?
He said that I read a thing that he denied it and said no, he's retired for sure, but I don't know how accurate that is. That's what I read.
That's what Gronk said as well.
He doesn't even have a role on the Bucks. Like, what's he gonna?
Tampa Tom calls, he'll come.
His role is just going to be to like squirt water in their mouths when they come up.
Like the water boy.
What is he gonna play? They have Evans.
Oh, they cut Scotty Miller then, basically.
They have Brown. They have Scotty Miller. Like they're all better than Edelman at this point in their career. In his career.
No, he'll sit on the bench all season, get like 10 catches, and then in the playoffs he'll go for 200 yards.
Yeah, because he knows how to do that. You're right.
Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't.
What happened, boy?
Tyler Boyd at the 8-2. I mean, man, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I couldn't take him because I had Higgins already, or else I would have taken him in the 6th.
Dak. Dak
Mhm.
far?
Yeah, QBs are falling this draft.
Nick couldn't help himself there.
No, that's dude. Come on.
I'm busting his chops.
You can't, that's crazy. Oh shoot! I didn't see I was on the clock, guys. My bad.
I almost said something.
Let's go with this guy. Whatever. Good enough.
I literally, as I was trying to put him in my queue, you picked him, and I was like, oh well.
Yeah, he's being slept on. Being slept on.
I just don't know with their offensive line and new system, new everything pretty much again. Same old song. So
Well, I feel like Zach Wilson, if nothing else, is a gunslinger. He might throw like 2 or 3 picks a game, but you know that's okay because it's not like he's my fantasy quarterback.
I think too, unless you think that Saleh is going to totally revamp the defense enough that they're going to all of a sudden be a great unit. They're probably going to have to pass the ball enough, and they don't really have an established running game yet, unless you think Michael Carter's just going to be a stud. So yeah, he's going to get enough volume, I think.
I
Michael
wish we
Carter.
hired him.
Yep,
Damn.
should have. Michael Carter, best mid-round pick. He has the most, besides Najee, line for opportunity, and he will beat out every one of those running backs. So get on the train, fellas. Perfect run zone scheme for him. He's in it.
yeah, I was thinking about taking him where I took Russell Wilson, and that's what was taking me so long. Was a QB or a
He's
or
going to be it,
Carter.
guys. Trust me on this one.
If it's okay with y'all, and this can wait till like after the draft and after the YouTube stream. I got a baseball question.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got you.
All
I got you. Pierre and I got you covered.
All right.
See, is that your dog, Pierre? Yeah. See, even Pierre's
course
dog
it
is
is.
like, "Come on, really? We're gonna talk about baseball."
Oh, he's all hyped up. He loves baseball.
Bring him to a bark in the park game.
Yeah, we should. And now that minor league season is finally starting again, we'd take him to a AA game around here.
I was actually at a AAA game last night. It's a lot of
Oh,
fun.
nice.
Where?
Round Rock Express, the
Nice.
Rangers AAA affiliate.
Yeah. I used to
I
work
live
the
like-
minor league.
What'd you say?
I used to work the minor league circuit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Used to go out, see the Toledo Mud Hens. Was working for a sports marketing company. It's really, really cool, man. It's the best baseball. By the way, it's the best.
The Mud Hens.
The Toledo Mud Hens,
There's
greatest
a lot of
jersey
fun
ever.
names.
The
in
minor league
Hens.
names are just so funny to me.
They're great.
They're fantastic.
All right, here's a sneaky little stack right here.
Go for it, baby. I thought you were going to do that, and the one
I
after.
thought
it, too.
somehow Hurt to make it back to me.
Oh, and then I'm gonna follow it up with
I knew you were going to do that. That was smart.
Nice.
And I'm going to do this because I think he's going to get it.
yeah. Mid-season, I can see him completely taking over that backfield.
Yep, agreed.
All right, guys. Let's be truthful here. When has San Francisco ever let any one running back take over the backfield?
I don't know if they had a guy like this with this much talent in a long time, man. Raheem, I like, but
I mean, Raheem Mostert, literally, I think he's making like $800,000. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
There's not a lot invested in him at all.
But
That's
I
a
think
traded
trade.
up to Jeff Furman.
I mean, okay, we talk about Trey Sermon's quote unquote talent. He had 3 good games in college, and he ran almost a 4.6 40. I do agree that it's like the best landing spot for him because that system, he can actually be good in that system.
Yes.
But I don't know if the jury's still out if he has talent. Like, why does a guy take that long to get any run in college? If he's talented, would be my
Transfer,
The thing
right?
is, with him and any running back San Francisco is you're not going to get a full season of value. Like you're not counting on 1,000-yard season. He's going to have a few monster games, right? He'll have some weeks where he's the man and he's startable, and then there'll be some weeks where he's out or somebody else pops off or whatever.
I
So
agree. He's a flex play.
yeah,
Was he taken in the second or third round?
third.
Yeah,
Third,
they,
okay.
they traded up to get him in the third, which means a little bit to me. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Are
Hey
you?
Pierre, are you with me on Antonio Brown?
yeah, I like Antonio Brown. I mean, I expected him to do more at the end of last season. Really, I think I was a little too high on him down the stretch. I thought he might be like one of those league-winning streamers or pickups, but you got to figure. I mean, he jumped in mid-season, so now that he's back, and Evans gets banged up. I mean, he's got a shot to be a sort of consistent, contributor. So I'm definitely with you on a guy like that. I think he's getting underdrafted. Chris took Aaron Rodgers. I thought about taking Aaron Rodgers, but I didn't think anybody else was going to take him.
At that point, I'm gonna take him.
He's going to play. He'll be in Green Bay next year.
He'll be in Green Bay.
Being Silver,
He'll throw 30. He'll throw 30 touchdowns, which is fine. He's not gonna throw 40 plus.
he could throw 35. That'd be fine.
Even 35. Okay, we have to remember that 2 years prior to last year, he didn't even top 30. Like 30 is a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah.
But it's okay because he's like the 10th quarterback off the board. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I took him in the 10th round in our last draft. That was fine.
Yeah.
They're probably way too high, but I'm taking.
I like Aguilar.
Yeah, that could be a sneaky one.
That's what I'm thinking. And as my 4th, it's not bad.
No, it's good.
Thing with Aguilar is it might actually help him if Mac Jones is the guy, because what Mac Jones does well is throw the deep ball. And that's all Aguilar kind of was with the Raiders, right? He was their deep threat.
Yeah.
He's better as that than he was like as a slot receiver. So if they do make the switch from Newton to Mac, Aguilar could be a decent play.
Yeah, he could be. Go ahead.
No, I was
Go
just
ahead,
gonna say Aguilar was great last year, even with people all over him. That's the real thing. Like contested catches, it seemed like he was winning those a lot more last year than he ever did with the Eagles.
I'm very upset we let him go. That was just bad. He was such a really good fit for the offense. Just really blossomed, man. And just okay, we're gonna believe in Ruggs now. Please stop.
I was gonna say he was stealing Ruggs' shine. Now it's his turn.
Yeah, we'll see if Ruggs can shine, and he can't because he runs 2 routes. That's it.
The fact that they took Ruggs over CeeDee Lamb is just
Stop.
is such a joke. Such a joke.
Oh,
It's
Bill's
so
heard
bad.
this one enough.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I have a feeling Nick's gonna snipe me here. Nope. Wow. Wow. I did not
Was
think
that?
he was gonna go wide receiver there. Jeremy, you sniped me.
Oh, you thought I was gonna take Mooney?
Yeah.
I was thinking about him. Of course, I can't take him now, but he was definitely. I was definitely keeping him in mind for that pick.
Actually, it was like between Mooney and Irv Smith, so now I gotta like pivot.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. It's like if one of my receivers go down, or I was like, who's some up value that can hit mid-year, and I can maybe trade for a running back if I need one.
How many wide receivers do you have right now?
I think it's only
17.
5. I only have 5.
Let's see. Has anybody drafted Mims yet?
I don't think
I was
so.
going to, but you can take him now. Sure.
I'll go with the Davis Mims stack. One of those guys will hit.
Sad when I go to the Buffalo running backs and I'm like, there's no value here at all for either two of these guys.
People keep like, I see people saying like, "Oh my God, you can get like Zach Moss in like round 13 or 14, and you can get Devin Singletary in round 15." I'm like, okay,
But they're worthless.
I can also get a 10-point running back off the waiver wire every single week. So why would I draft one?
Just in case one gets hurt. That's the only reason.
Even then, didn't we see that last year and they still didn't have any value?
Yeah, Zach Moss
Didn't
got
matter.
hurt, and
Singletary still did nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping it was the other way around and just Moss goes with it.
Every time Chuba Hubbard gets drafted, I get a migraine. And I've even seen like some people who I consider like smart in the industry saying like, "Oh my God, you can get Chuba Hubbard with your like 150th pick in best ball." And I'm like, you're literally getting nothing. Every week that Christian McCaffrey suits up, you're getting nothing. And the only way he's giving you any value is if Christian McCaffrey goes down.
He's
And
a
even
late
if
round
Christian
handcuff, and
McCaffrey
that's
goes
it.
down, I don't know.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard's not a 3-down guy.
No, he's not. Exactly.
He's not gonna catch 3, 4, 5, 6 passes a game. So I just think it's crazy. It's because of what Mike Davis did. It's funny because every year prior, no one would ever draft the backup for Christian McCaffrey. Ever. Never. And then last year, Christian McCaffrey goes down. People get Mike Davis off the waiver wire. And now everybody's like, you got to get Christian McCaffrey's backup. It's like, oh, okay.
I really think this guy is going to be the number 2. I think this is it. I think he's going to have a pretty good year, man.
Good.
I think he is, man. He's going to get all these short bubble screens and jet sweeps. This guy's going to be a player, man, for that team and that system.
So I don't remember Ronald Moore much from college. Did he play outside or did he play slot?
Everywhere.
Yeah,
He played everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So my thinking here is he's going to be on the outside and Green's going to be in the slot. Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, I think they're going to move him. Well, it depends on who they play. I think they're going to start him in the slot more, get Andy Isabella out of there, and have AJ and D-Hop play outside and have him run. But it doesn't mean he won't line up out there and grab jet sweeps or just grab one-step bubble screens. So I'm thinking he's like a Swiss Army knife. And he's like Debo, but faster and smaller. But I think that's the role they're going to give him. There you go. Clappin just won the draft. He knows why. I'm going to make Jay really happy today. There you go.
feel really bad about my next decision.
Teams are tough. Man, first 8 rounds, you guys have really gotten better. It's like I want to just grade these drafts like from the 8th round to the 12th. Jeez. That's right, Jay Tate.
Mhm.
Hate my team, by the way. Hate it. Hate my team.
Good old Frank Darby got drafted by Atlanta, looks like. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Replace Julio, maybe.
Julio and Rogers to the Raiders, and then I can be very happy.
Yeah, for sure.
That would make my Gruden pulls that off somehow. I'd have to stop all the slander.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna rant a little bit because this is the best running back handcuff. Better than Hubbard, better than Penny, even though I like Penny.
Yeah, I know who you're taking here.
Better than Henderson because he's only competing with one guy. He gets pretty much almost the same amount of touches. And if
Don't do it.
If the other guy
Oh
goes
no,
down,
dude.
he's the only running back left there. And I shouldn't have ranted about this because I'm not going to get him anymore. But here you go. There you go.
Oh, that's who you got. Oh,
okay. I'm okay with that.
Who do you guys think I was talking about?
Pollard.
I can't. Who?
Pollard.
You're talking about
Pollard. We talked about this already. Pollard isn't getting touches when Zeke's healthy.
Okay, like this. I mean, this could end up being, not a great pick, but because we don't know who's throwing to him next year. But this could be an absolute
No,
steal.
don't do it. Don't. Okay. So you took the wide receiver. I'm actually going to take the running back because there will be some value. They're gonna play. They're gonna try. and
DJ.
win. I'm gonna take David Johnson.
He'll get it. I mean, I
He's
get
He's
it.
gonna get the work.
He'll get a ton of dump downs, dump
Yeah.
offs, right?
I mean, don't forget about Philip Lindsay and Mark Ingram.
They might use Philip Lindsay. Mark Ingram's just there in case those two get hurt. I don't think they trust in Mark Ingram. They didn't pay him that much.
I think Mark Ingram's done. He's a locker room guy now.
So okay, so I'm getting some flack about Edwards on the YouTube. Here's the thing about Edwards.
And the 11th, that's a good pick.
No, but here, not even at the 11th. He should be going earlier. Here's why. Edwards gives you value every week. Like if you have an injury or you need a bye week fill in, Edwards can be a solid plug and play option every week, even when Dobbins is on the field, because we know it's not like Dobbins gets 20 touches and Edwards gets 5, like it's going to be with CMC and Hubbard. It's going to be like Dobbins gets 15 and Edwards gets like 10. Right?
I think, yeah, but I think people are projecting a Dobbins breakout. That's why you're hearing this.
Yeah. But and now if you look at the two situations, Hubbard only has value if CMC goes down. Edwards has value with Dobbins. And if Dobbins goes down, now he's the only guy. He's the clear-cut guy. So.
Yeah, it's just not sexy. That's what people want, Chris,
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Like,
Well.
the only problem with Edwards is you say he doesn't have the pass catching floor, but he has something that a lot of the running backs don't have. That's touchdown floor. He could score a touchdown any given game, just like Dobbins. Like he's not going to get a ton of volume, but he can score a touchdown almost every game just because of the way that offense is. So
agree completely. Would you be surprised if he had 8 touchdowns at the end of the year? No, you wouldn't. Not at all.
yeah. Actually, it was between Hines and Edwards for my last pick, but
I like Hines. No, I like Hines too. I like them both. The thing is, Hines' role is Hines' role, which is fine. His role is good.
all right. Took a shot here. The Chiefs' new wide receiver 2.
I just drafted him, Pierre. I just drafted him in my dynasty rookie draft. It was amazing. I was very happy to get him in the 4th round.
Yeah, I'm eyeing him.
I think he can do some damage. Jay
He could
Tatum.
be better than
Jay
Hardman.
Tatum,
Hardman
that
hasn't
was
done much.
a fantastic pick. I love Jay Tatum's pick there. I was eyeing him.
So Dobbins had 723 yards and 6 touchdowns last year, and that was with Mark Ingram playing most of the season too. So
I think this guy can emerge here. Could emerge. Hearing some good things about this guy emerging possibly. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, I rarely go 2 quarterback, but I'm just gonna go there at the end.
That doesn't. I know why not. Doesn't hurt you. Guy's got massive upside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why I took Watson. I was like, I'll know before the season starts. I can dump him, pick some guy up the first week. If Watson,
I'm done with Hardman too. I'm done with Hardman. He's a punt returner, man. Go backwards. Can we go backwards to front? Here we go. You guys ready?
yeah,
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Is Arsenal in the Zoom?
yep. No, he's on the YouTube though.
Okay. Kelsey at the 12 is no problem. Jones, Julio, Amari, and Chase, and James Robinson. That's going to be the problem. LaVisca, though, Juju. Man, these are just tough teams. 8 is really good. Just James Robinson. I could see Amari and Julio being a problem there, but yeah, 8. All right, I got to be harder on people. I'm sorry. You're right, Jeremy. That's a 7-5. My heart. I got to be harder.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just
No, you're right, though. I was being 7-5. Diggs. Al, you in the Zoom with us?
Yeah, I am in here.
I've been hitting you nicely the last 3 weeks. Let's see. Diggs, Devontae, and Deontay. I can't have any problem with that. You know how I feel about Mixon. He's your number one. Josh Jacobs there, too. That's going to be hard to overcome. Josh Allen's a great pick in the 6th. Carter, I love. So that can help with the Jacobs pick, or Mixon or Jacobs fail. You can be all right there. It's going to be hard. Irv Smith, I don't mind. 3 wide receivers are fantastic. And Josh, I'm going to give you an 8. That's good stuff. 3 great receivers, Jeremy. Good work. I'm a little worried about Gordon, JK, but it's, it can carry Russ in that. Good. It's a good draft from the 10 spot, man. Really good. 3 great receivers. Russ, I like. 8-5. Good work. Nick. You got Chubb, DeAndre Godwin, and Bobby Trees. Davis, Devonta, Lauren. I love the Devonta pick. Dak. That late is a gift. Man, you guys are making it hard for me. Real good stuff. Nick, good stuff, man. I gotta say another 8-5. You guys are just crushing. I just don't know what to say. Where are we? Chris, Eckler. You don't usually do that, so I'm very excited that you did that.
Wow.
You don't usually do that. You bet in the 8 or 9 before, and you didn't do that, so I'm pretty excited you did it. Let's see how the build turned out. 3 receivers are fantastic. I know you didn't love Sutton there, but not much else you could have done. How much better are the guys after him than him? Not much.
No, yeah.
Not much at all. It's all in the same tier. Kareem Hunt is your 2, and then James Conner, Odell, Aaron Rodgers, question. Kirksir, it's 8.5 again. You guys just good. The receivers are just too good. All right. Here we go with the 2. I'm going to do both these at the same time. LeBron and Tatum because of the round 3 tight end build. Let's see how we do. Zeke, Jefferson, Kittle, Sanders, Gaskin. Receivers are dicey there. Braun, I'm going to give you because I think you should have. I know it's hard to pass on Kittle there, but look what happens when you do. Same thing happens. Then you have Sanders and Gaskin who can be fine, but then you should have taken maybe in the 4th round, take a receiver, and then still had Gaskin, who I think can outdo Sanders this year. I'm coming around on that. 7-5. Ronnie, I'm sorry, brother. Tatum, same thing. I love Akers there. My goodness. Waller, see if that doesn't hurt him now. Chase, Ayuk, Bateman, Brady, 7-5. P. Funk, Henry Gibson. You didn't love that DJ Moore pick, did you, Pierre?
No, not completely, but
DJ
Okay.
Square.
So this is something. Okay, this is something It's funny because even in years past, for Pierre's like, I'm gonna try 0 running back this year. We'll do a draft together, and he can't do it. He just can't. he's got to pull that trigger on that running back. It's like in his like whatever you call it, like in his nature. But like like if you would have gone Henry, Ridley, Evans, Moore, Etienne, that I think that team is way better.
And that's the thing is that these running backs are now starting to fall more. Whereas, we were seeing the first 2 rounds where, there was only 4 wide receivers taken. And now it's like there's more receivers than running backs. That's crazy. I mean, I almost got Akers at that spot, which was insane. But yeah, I like in retrospect, I should have waited, I should have taken Ridley. And then I could have taken a guy like Carson in round 4, or even just made Etienne my running back too.
Yeah, even Etienne as your running back too is fine, I think.
Because when you go 3 wide receiver full PPR, we talk about the RB2 drop off, and then what that means in terms of your third wide receiver can now even outscore your RB2 because you can get 3 ones in the first 4 rounds. You can still get 3 ones. 3 number 1 wide receivers on NFL teams.
Yeah.
So you have to do that. Haka like there, Burrow, not loving, but it's a good late round pick. Yeah, I can't ever. I did this last week, Henry. Did that Henry and Gibson. You just got to make sure you hit in the 5th round there on your receiver. That's what you should have done, Pierre. Probably take the 5th round receiver, right? I don't know, but who was ahead of him? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go 7-5. Kenny was killing it today because he sniped me 4 times today. I don't love the Taylor pick because you're paying top dollar there, so he's got to hit. But Ridley and Najee, and then Kyle Pitts is maybe around early, but I love him there. Judy, Murray, yeah, you're going to have to hit on every one of these picks to be good at 7, 5-ish. Dahutski's back next to me. Cook, good value. Right there. Allen Robinson, and Galladay. Those are 3 good receivers in the middle. Getting Patrick Mahomes in the 5th is robbery at this point, almost. But that's where I think he might go. Edmonds and Fournette back-to-back is puzzling me right now. When there were other running backs. Yeah, that's just puzzling to me. You might not have one starter between the 2. Not that RB2 matters, but you have to put someone in there. I think Damian Harris can be better than both of them, so you should have gotten more value there. 8-ish in there. I'm not my team. I'm going to give a 7 if I'm lucky. I hate my team today. 7, horrible. And then McCaffrey, McLaurin, Clyde. I love Clapp. Good work there. And then you should have done what you said you were going to do, right, with the receiver there. And then Thielen, Carson, good value. Then you got Debo and Samuel, good. Hurts, Goddard, a good. That's an 8-5. So good work, guys. I don't see really. I see 6 definite playoff teams. I see 6 of us fighting to get in. And yeah, I didn't like my builds from the 3rd round. And that could be my mistake, if I take Allen Robinson instead of DeAndre Swift there.
Well, yeah, I want to say something, and we talked about it before, but with like Austin's team and your team. So, because you're drafting like a RB1.5 when you draft one of those guys.
Yeah.
Right. Like if they like, you got to assume if they're healthy, they're when we were talking about it, they're like an RB1.5. So if you go McCaffrey, McLaurin, Robinson, Thielen, Carson, that's it. Like it's over. It's over for us. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just over for us. You don't have the 3 best receivers because your wide receiver 3 is Thielen, but as your wide receiver 3, that's fine. But you have 2 potentially top 10, top 15 receivers, an RB1.5, and a decent wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 as your wide receiver 3, and then you have a solid RB2. Like it's over for us. We're done.
I agree.
Something like Edwards-Helaire, sure. Maybe Edwards-Helaire can be great this year. Maybe DeAndre Swift can be great this year. But if they're not, if they're just what they were last year again, you're giving us a chance. You're giving all of us in the draft a chance. That's how
I agree 100%.
That's why I like why I took Chris Carson now in the 5th. I'm liking that pick a lot more when I look.
Me too. And I'm liking David Montgomery in the 5th there too.
Yeah, I do too.
Done that.
Yeah.
I could have just taken my receiver in the 3rd. You and I should have both taken our receivers in the 3rd and just left the 2nd running back for whatever came.
You've got 1.5 running backs. Like where the rest of us have like 1 running back, you have 1.5. So you don't need to get that RB2 that early. Like,
you're gonna have to trade one of those guys and get
now.
another.
If Edwards-Helaire, DeAndre Swift end up being beasts, like then it's gonna.
Then we win.
Out. Yeah, it's gonna work out. But we're talking about running backs here, and
The floors are better for these. We talk ceiling floor all the time, and I'll be coming out with our stuff. Just can't wait to do it. The ceiling floor thing there has got to be what we talk about in the mid rounds again. Like it's just, both you and I, Austin, we should have just done what we wanted to do there and not just take the value that we saw, because later value is going to be at that slot going to be more valuable for us. And no, hey, Chris, what do you think about? Because I know all of us are not going to be in 3 wide receiver drafts. Can we do one of them with a 2? Because that's what I think most of these guys are going to be playing in their home leagues, and then see how this thing completely changes, right? Do you think?
Yeah, no, I think it taught. Then I'm like okay with.
That felt good with what we did right there. I think completely.
Yeah, because now that second running back becomes way more important, because if
way more valuable.
Yeah,
way
if you
more
have
valuable.
2, if you have, I can't like, even if like let's say my 3 wide receivers, like let's say Sutton ends up being like a top, let's just say something crazy, like all 3 of my wide receivers end up being top 15 this year.
Mm-hmm.
And Edwards-Helaire is like a mid RB2, or Swift is like a mid RB2. I'm gonna crush you, right? I'm gonna crush you.
Yep.
But in a 2 running back league, if Edwards-Helaire, now all of a sudden I'm hurting, like, you know what I mean? Because like let's say Hunt's like RB20 or something like that, 24 or whatever. I'm hurting because that position becomes way more valuable now. So yeah. Well,
and I did the numbers. I did the numbers initially on the algorithm with my friend who does this. He's a math teacher. We did it basically. We almost finished it. I'll get it out to you guys, for everyone, for free when I finish it. But that number 2 and a 2 running back, Chris and Pierre, becomes 0.73 or 0.74 or 5 more valuable per game, and that is outrageously a lot of points over the season. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, and that is where knowing your format, knowing your roster construction based on that, Clap, we should have done that. We both saw value and our eyes went open. We shouldn't have done that.
You think I should have gone Allen Robinson there?
Yeah. Well, no, because you recovered fine because you have Debo and Samuel, and I didn't do that. I took Lamar, and I should not have taken Lamar Jackson there. That was my mistake. I should have taken a receiver there. I do not like my receivers at all.
Obviously, seeing now that Chris Carson was there in the 5th, I think had I known that, obviously it's impossible to know that. That's what's difficult. I would have much preferred to have Allen Robinson over Clyde. But if, let's say, Chris Carson and David Montgomery aren't there, then we're left with, Travis Etienne as our RB2. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's where we could, in a 3 wide receiver and a flex, we're going to have to find something every week to plug.
Yeah.
I'm just down. Like I knew the Lamar value was there, but I should not have done that either. That was something I did not want to do. So I made 2, the 3rd and the 7th. I didn't like my build. And then I just have upside. You guys killed it though. At the end of the draft, like I think honestly from like 8 on down, I know 8, 9 are tough, but you guys are hitting it now. Let's do one with the two running back, 2 wide receiver. Let's see what happens. Let's see if guys can adapt.
Right, I'll make that the Thursday one, since that's the one you guys all do, right?
Yeah, I think that's cool if you do that, because then I think guys are. I know that our home leagues, a lot of guys play in that because there's so many more casual guys playing than us. That you don't change it out to a 3 wide receiver a lot. I hope that most leagues are going that way, but I don't think it's going to happen. I know my league; these guys have been doing it for 15 years. They're not going to change it. So,
real quick before we go, I just want to talk. So Dahuski went Edmonds and Fournette, which I think we all think is a little weird. Would it not be better for him to have taken the whole backfield for Arizona and gone Edmonds, Connor? That way, he at least has the guy if one dominates.
I agree, Jeremy. That's why I said that.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that, because that's what I thought you were going to do when you took Gordon. I'm like, oh, he'll probably get Williams on the way back. That's what I thought you were going to do.
I thought Williams would fall more. Like I've not seen him gone that high. So that's why I was like, oh, I'll get him with my 8th or 9th pick. That didn't happen.
He usually goes ahead of Gordon now.
I've seen him go later, actually. So I don't know. Even when I'm drafting just online with other people and stuff, like usually I can get Gordon, skip the round, and then get Williams.
I just feel, look at the build again from Waller and Kittle. Look at the build. I just think it's so hard. The build is hard. And a 3 wide receiver, mind you, I'm saying. It's so hard if you do that. Those guys have to hit every week.
Yeah.
Right, Nick? We learned our lesson.
Oh, yeah.
But in a 2 wide receiver, though, I think you're fine. 2 wide receiver, I think you're fine. I think you can definitely rebound from that.
Yeah, I mean, I did that in a bunch of the 2 wide receiver drafts, and for the most part, my builds were fine. So yeah, I mean, adding that one receiver really changes the game.
Oh, it does, and it should, because it's a deeper draft. It makes it a lot harder to draft, and it makes you better in terms of ADP.
Yep.
You guys did a good job today. Again, today was a better one. I liked it. Liked it today a lot.
Chris, are you planning on bringing back the dynasty mocks at some point?
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple before the league, right?
Yeah, we'll need to start doing that again too.
I need it.
Yeah.
Are we looking at the league? Looking at the league like the first week of June, Chris, or second week of June, second weekend?
Yeah, somewhere around there. We'll have to figure out a time when we can get all get online and draft and live stream it on the YouTube for everybody to.
Okay.
To
Please on a
Everybody
week.
do dynasty. I mean, because we do also. I'm be interested to see just a rookie draft, because now the rookie drafts, at least mine on FFPC, are starting, and so I'm doing just rookie drafts. How many people are doing that already?
I already drafted about 4 dynasty teams and 4 rookie drafts already.
I haven't done much in rookie.
The rookie drafts are crazy, man. 5-round rookie drafts. You're looking for guys in the 5th round you don't even know.
Oh, it's terrible. This is one of the worst rookie classes I can ever remember.
Yeah, just
Terrible.
because landing spots were terrible this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, if we don't have a lot of guys doing just rookie drafts, so at least we could do a dynasty, like a startup draft. That would be interesting, because we also
Oh,
need to prep for our league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to do our league. Good stuff, guys. Enjoy your Mother's Day. Everybody needs to call their mother today. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll probably send out the email this evening because remember, I'm on the West Coast, so maybe like around like 7-8 p.m. your guys' time, because I'm about to go have lunch with my mom. So
good for
Oh,
you.
nice.
but like I said, but you got, I'll make the same rule, just one draft, and I'll make the sleeper Thursday one
2.
2-2-1.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Excited.
All right,
You
guys.
know me, I don't care which way we do it. I'll crush you guys either way.
Oh man. Wow.
See you
Where's my
guys.
18
Appreciate it.
jersey? I need my
See you
18
guys.
Later.
Thank you guys for the opportunity. Yep.
Yeah, see you guys.